Alrighty, hey baddies, how's everybody doing? I am still in Black Friday prep mode. I'm hoping this is the last day. Today is Tuesday, and y'all, I have been working like a slave. So that's offensive. Let me not, because I've been working really hard. So today's cash stuffing is actually my side hustle cash stuffings, and this is a really big video for me. I was looking forward to making this a whole production, but time is not permitting. Things have happened. I accidentally posted my card in one of my videos, so I had to cancel it, get a new card. So I couldn't even get the money out of the ATM. I had to pull the money from another bank. So it's been a whole thing. So I only have about 20 minutes to get this done. Some of these amounts have changed, so I'm really going to be freestyling it, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of kind of how I planned the money out and where I wanted it to go, giving everything a place. So if that sounds like something that you're interested to and you're ready to get through this little ramble, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, first things first. So here I have my YouTube paycheck, money from the sponsorship I did with Phew's, and some TikTok money. But I also have side hustle income from selling Nike suits. But before we get into that, I kind of want to give you guys some insight on the Black Friday sale. If I were you, I would be following me on Instagram. I'm looking forward to getting a post up tomorrow to show some of the deals. If you're not on Instagram, you also have the ability to subscribe to my email list. I'm going to be sending out an email blast in the next day or so. But what I will be having, so if you'll notice, I changed over my sinking funds binder to this confetti one. So I have these in a few different colors of confetti, and what I will be selling, I don't have one here with me, y'all, because I'm so unprepared, but you can either buy one of my solid color binders or these confetti binders, or I also have these black like zip around binders, and they will come with 6 already pre-made envelopes that are generic sinking funds that most people use. I tried to go through and look at what the majority of people have ordered from me and made those. And if those 6 aren't enough, you can add on additional ones for a charge. But this is like a beginner kit. So you'll get your binder, your envelopes, sinking fund trackers, a teller slip, a few 1K slips, a pen, and you'll also get for free, no add-on, my whole Baddie budgeting system. So it kind of prepares you to get, so you have everything that you need to follow along and start on your cash budgeting journey. And it's valued at like $100 and something, but I'm thinking I'm going to post it for $60, maybe a little cheaper. Keep your eyes on it, somewhere around $60. And the only thing is the customization isn't there. So the envelopes are already made, so they're one color, but they're colored envelopes. They're really cute. I'll try to insert some pictures so that you can see. So you can pick what color envelope you choose, and you can pick to put your name on the cover for $5 if you need some type of customization. But because of the amount of orders I'm going to get you guys, and I don't want y'all to have to wait a month for your order because it's just me, that's all the customization I can allow. Going forward, once we get through Black Friday, I can bring it back and add in covers and stuff. I've even opted out of adding in the newer binders like these and some new colors of the croc binders until after Black Friday, because I just don't want to give myself more than I can handle, y'all, and it'll be hundreds of orders. I know it. So this is a really good deal for the bulk of you, which are beginners, right? Who need something to get you started on this journey. One-stop shop, and you'll get everything you need to get you started. You can add on as you go, but it's a really good base point, okay? And I'll also be adding in both of the cash wallets that you guys love, the pink one and the checkered. I'll have some paper envelopes, and I also have dashboards for the wallets. So they're really, really cute, y'all. I've worked really hard on them, designing them. So those are the things we have coming for Black Friday. I hope you guys come shop with me. I'm hoping to launch the shop Friday at 11. So make sure you're subscribed to emails and text marketing so that you'll get that text when it launches and you can be first in line, because I don't have a ton of anything. Okay, so be there or be square. All right, so now that we're beyond that, let's get into this cash stuffing. So y'all, check this out. So this month I sold quite a few things getting ready for Christmas with my family. So I opted to start reselling some sweatsuits, and I actually made $2,300. I made more than that, but what I budgeted for was $2,300 this weekend. I made $100 from the TikTok, and I know some of y'all have asked, it's from the Creator Fund. Sponsorship, you know, you guys checked out Phew. Thank you so much. If you downloaded that app, I'll get a few coins from that. If you make a purchase, it'll give you some too. So thank you guys so much for always engaging with my sponsorships. That helps me to bring in more sponsorships, and I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go back and check out Phew. It's an app, so you put it on your phone, buy gift cards, use that gift card at the store, and you get cash back. And then I also made $3,385 on YouTube. Sorry if I'm rambling, guys. I'm just so frazzled for some reason. So that brings me a total of $6,785, right? So here's just the money from YouTube, my sponsorship, and TikTok. And I'm going to go into my new binder. I love this, y'all. I'm obsessed with this thing. Like, I've always been a fan of the clear binders, but this just looks so girly and cute to me, and I'm just obsessed, like beyond obsessed. So in here is where I've been keeping my Nike money with my rollover money. So let's pull out $2,300. There's 2,000, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So there's the 2,300. And we're gonna add this over here to our pile of money. Y'all, this is insane. And I have left 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. I'm gonna leave this 200 in here for rollover money to go towards my credit card, because I think that's about how much I had in there. As a matter of fact, I'll add 50 more just to cover my butt, because remember, some of that is actually rollover from my wallet. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20. I'm gonna actually put these 10s in here as well, just because, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna sit this money to the side, and I'm gonna cash stuff this money here, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm actually gonna move this over to the side so that I can see it, because I don't have enough room to set it up where you guys can see it also. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take 30% of our YouTube check, and we are going to put that away for taxes. And so in this instance, it is $1,015. So let's go in here. That tracker's not right. I ended up making more money than I thought. So we're going to add $1,015 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. And let's do 2 10s. I don't have a 5 to give back, so we'll just do 1,020. And that's okay. I'd rather be over than under. So our new total in our YouTube envelope is 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. So we have $2,300 to go towards our taxes for YouTube, which really at the end of the day will just be combined with my whole tax return, business included. So that's everything we need in there. So we got our taxes paid, and I'm actually going to put aside $300 for taxes for that sponsorship. Remember, that sponsorship was $1,000. So I'm going to take $300 and sit it aside. Let me just put it in here with YouTube, since it's all going to the same tax bill. So I'm gonna put this $300 for that, because I need to be paying taxes on that sponsorship money too. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now we are going to get into our sinking funds. And let me stop and say, you guys, thank you. I'm not trying to be dismissive of how insane this is. I'm so grateful to you guys for watching my YouTube channel. There are some of y'all that sit through the ads. There are some of y'all who send me screenshots of y'all sitting through the ads, and I appreciate you so much, y'all. I promise I'm not rich. I am really struggling to catch up and become more financially stable. So every dollar I make, y'all, I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful for you guys as a community. I love reading your messages and your DMs. I know I don't respond to everybody, y'all, because it can be overwhelming, but I love and appreciate you guys for supporting me, for shopping with me, for sitting through ads, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. And your support does not go unnoticed. So y'all ignore the trackers because, again, the amounts are different. So I'm going to be guesstimating on a lot of these, y'all, so the money may not be right, but whatever. I'm actually going to add $700 to savings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our new total in savings is 1,000, 2,000, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 100, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 295, 297, 298, 299. 3,299. I think, y'all, if I messed it up, sorry. Okay, so to retirement, I need to add, let's see what I have in here. So I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45. So I believe I am about $1,600 short from 6,000. So 15, 14, 13, 1,300. So I'm gonna add $1,300 to this envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 300. So we're gonna add 1,300 here, and this should get me to 6,000. If it doesn't, I'll add some more with my next cash stuffing, but I'm pretty sure this will get me there. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 already invested in Fidelity. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 640, 645. So it looks like we're 400 short on paper, but I have invested some extra money here and there along the way. So this should get us to 6,000 in the account. If not, like I said, we will get it right with our next cash stuffing. Okay, so I'll write my 1,300 down over there. And again, y'all, I'm so sorry this isn't the norm. I know I'm super organized usually, but we got to do what we got to do today, okay? So to debt, I'm still going to be adding $500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. So we now have 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 630, 635, 640. $2,640 in debt. Big plans. We'll be receiving $200. Remember, this is just for future endeavors for myself and my partner, or if not, just myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 502, 504. So we have $504 in there. I'm not even gonna write it down because I can go back and watch the video and figure out what I added. For emergency fund, looks like we're adding $120. So 100 and a 20. Well, I didn't add much because remember I am adding in those funds from my savings challenge soon. So 1,000, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950, 970, 990, 1,010, 1,020, 1,030, 1,040, 1,050, 1,051. So that's actually 2,051, sorry, total in emergency, if I counted correctly, which I may not have. Medical. And I just figured out why I'm so jittery, because my butt just went and drank this whole cup of coffee and haven't had coffee in forever. That's why I'm feeling like I'm shaking like a crackhead in here. Okay. It looks like to our medical fund, we are going to be adding $300. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So $1,290 in medical. Right? Am I right, y'all? Family time is just going to be receiving $100. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So 300, right? 385. 1, 2, 3, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 385. Yeah, that's right, 385. And then there we have our rollover money. And y'all, I've been working on savings challenges, and I really wanted some that will fit in envelopes. So I'm trying out these little ones. They won't be on this colored paper, of course, but I just want to see how I like doing them in this version versus the big book. So what I'm actually going to be doing is adding, well, I can't add 5 today because I don't have any 5s, so I'll have to skip out on that one. But I want to add a 20 every time I cash stuff. For one, just to see how it adds up and how beneficial it will be to you guys as a challenge or as a savings challenge. And 2, just another way to save. So yeah, just keep the 20s back there and the 5s back there. And I'll just throw them in this little savings challenge envelope since that's where I put the savings challenge money anyway. So that's it for this binder. Remember, you can purchase this for right now. You can only purchase it as the bundle, the beginner bundle. But if they don't all sell out on Black Friday, they'll be available to customize regularly, okay? All right, next up is my favorite, y'all. Wait till you buy one and feel how soft this is. Obsessed, okay? All right, so we have our miscellaneous fund first, and that one is actually getting 400. How much am I adding? Surely not $425. Why would I do that? I don't know. Let's just go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, and I'll add a 10 here, and we'll put the 5 back. I don't know why I put so much money in here, y'all. I don't know. Pray for me. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 640, 660, 680, 700, 720, 730. Why I need $730 in miscellaneous is beyond me, but I'm sure I had good reasoning. Travel will be receiving $100. So 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77. $1,177 in travel. My essentials will be receiving $150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 550, 570, 580. Good to go there. Gifts will be receiving 100. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 580, 585 in gifts. And y'all, I don't attend many baby showers or weddings anymore, so I guess that'll just be saving up for the kids' birthdays next year. Christmas will only be receiving 100 because I have a lot of money coming towards Christmas thanks to my savings challenge. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,020, 1,030, 1,040, 1,050, 1,055. And I also, y'all, have probably $2,000 in gift cards on Fetch Rewards thanks to referrals from you guys, so I appreciate that as well. Rico is getting 50. So Rico now has 1, 2, 53, 20, 30, 40, 50. So Rico now has 350. Car insurance will be getting 100 as well. So we now have 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180. Car maintenance will be receiving 100 as well. I'm gonna do 250s. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 720, 730. So $730 for car maintenance. I want to get at least $1,000 in here because I think of owning a car for let's see, I've had a car since like, that was my own since like 2011. And I think the most expensive expense I had was like $800 to do a timing belt and something else. So I at least want to have $1,000 in here in case I need some big repair. Boobies is my breast reduction fund, as you all know. And I'll be adding $150 to this fund. So we now have $1,000, $150, $250, $300. Okay. And bills, I'm just going to be adding $100. I'm actually going to add that in 20s. Because it's easier for me to separate it. Okay. And month ahead fund will be receiving $250. So how do I want to do this? Let's see, there's 250. I'll do it all in 50s. So our new total in here is 304, 455, 556, 657, 720, 740, 760, 770, 780, 805. So now we have $805 in our month ahead fund, and that is all for our peekaboo envelopes. So we have now reached the point where I have put every dollar where I want it in my sinking funds. So you guys know I want to attack student loan debt. And because I was able to fully fund my IRA early, thanks to my wonderful YouTube check, I'm going to go ahead and start working on student loan debt. So I love this binder, totally obsessed with it. I only have a few, y'all, for sale, so get it while you can. So I went ahead and made me a student loan book, right? So these are envelopes that will be for sale on Black Friday, and they have trackers on them so you can track from month to month. These are like that matte glossy, not matte glossy, but like that matte paper envelopes, and so they flip open, and I figured this would be a good way for me to pay my student loans. I know somebody's gonna fuss at me about just pay it off your card, and no, I like to do things cash, so don't argue with me, argue with your mama, okay? So I'm the queen of tracking, so I went ahead and made me trackers for each loan. If you've taken out student loans, you know you may have a $30,000 balance, but you pay it loan per loan, right? Because some are unsecured, some are secured. So I went ahead and did the first few, and I made trackers for them because that's a more fun way for me to pay it. It's less stressful. I look forward to it. So that's what I did. So the ones I'll be paying and hoping to pay over the next 6 months are these. And so we're going to start with this $975 loan. I already have $70 in here that I went ahead and applied. And so today we are going to be adding $280 towards student loans. So we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're going to be adding $280 to our student loans. And again, I'm not going to let these sit in here forever. I will be making a payment before December, whatever the last day of December is, especially for tax purposes. So our new total in here is 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 340, 350. So we now have $350 in here. Okay. So I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to work on my tracker. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 4 hats because we added $280. And are y'all like me? Like, I feel like my savings books do so well because they're so fun. I really enjoy sitting down and getting to be creative and make trackers. It is very time consuming, like to try to come up with something original. And I haven't seen anybody really doing this yet, so I didn't have anything to, base it off of. So I just came up with the best ideas I could. Y'all know I'm not the best colorer, but it's just a fun way. Like, student loans suck, there's so many other things I could be doing with that money, investing it and these other things. But as I look forward to buying me a new home, I don't want that monkey on my back, So that's the first way I track. And then I also made trackers on the back so that I could keep up with the running total. Let me find my calculator. With the current 70 that's in there, my total is 905. Minus the 280 I added today. So my new total is 625. So today is 11/22. I added 280 and my new total is $625. So I know that that's what I have left to pay off that first loan. Okay, and then once I pay it off, I just check it, write the date, and move to the next one. Aren't they so cute? It's just, you know, a really fun way for me to tackle that debt. These are, trust me, after, I know it's like, girl, that doesn't seem too bad, but after this 3,000, it goes up to 4, 5, 6. And then I think my biggest one is like 9,000. So I decided to start with the smaller loans. So yeah, this is just a cute, simple way for me to take care of that. Going forward, I will be making a contribution to student loans every paycheck. It's very important to me to get that paid off. Okay, so that's that. And so as you see, we still have a ton of money left. Lord, y'all, I never thought it would be a problem having more money than I could stuff. So one thing I really wanted to do was to restock my Blueface challenge, because that's what I've been using to fund my side hustles. So because I got the $600 out of here to invest into the sweatsuits, I want to put some money back in, you know, so the next time I want to buy something, this will help pay for that. So I'm actually going to add 20, 40, 60, 81, 30, 40. So I'm actually going to add $140 into here, and I'll keep trying to add a little extra, just so next time there's another side hustle I see, I don't have to go in my savings. It's money sitting here ready to be used. All right, so let's see what we have left here, y'all. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 405. So we have $405, y'all, and we're gonna put that in our $5 challenge. Okay. Because I took that money out of my savings to loan to a friend, let me go ahead and add an extra piece of money in there. Let's go ahead and add $50 more to savings. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I won't count it. I won't make y'all suffer through that again. I'll just add it. Okay. Let's see. Retirement. I should be square there. I'll add an extra 100 just in case. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And if it's over, I'll just invest it with my investment account. Buy me some more Shopify or Apple stock. So nothing wrong with investing a little extra. And debt, I believe we'll get the rest. So we will just add 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130, 140, 150. I'm gonna add 150 to debt. Okay. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. I'm gonna put that towards bills because it is almost time for my phone bill. And I think it's gonna be a little extra this month, so that will go there. Instead of me using my buffer in my checking account, I will use it for bills. Alrighty, y'all, so that's everything. I know this isn't the norm. I know it was all over the place. I'm so sorry. I just needed to get it done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this community. I appreciate all of your support. Again, don't see this and get discouraged, y'all. I'm no different than anybody else. I'm not popular where I live. People don't even know that I do this locally. Like, I don't share it because I don't know. I just don't. I don't want people in my business. So this does not affect my side hustles. people assume my side hustle is how I'm an entrepreneur. So, you know, I just post it on Facebook Marketplace, I post it in groups, and I sell. You guys can do it too. It's really not as hard as you think. Once people know that you sell stuff, they come looking to you, looking for it, you know, like, hey, what you got, you know? So anyway, as always, y'all, thank you so much. Be sure to check out the site on Friday, see what you can get, especially if you're a beginner. It's a really good deal, y'all. It's a really good deal. I've really been working hard to make sure that it is effective and will work well for you guys, and it's still cute. You know, I like to keep it cute. The first 30 people who buy one of those wallets from me will receive a cute little keychain that I custom made. Not a big deal, but it's super cute. So y'all have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Publicly subscribe, because I have a really dope 20K giveaway coming up in December. You guys have a really happy Thanksgiving. Even if you don't get to spend it with family, y'all, be thankful and grateful that you are alive and thriving. And just you know, you have the promise of another day, right? Have a good day. Bye.
Something to buy, da ba da bug, yeah. Da ba da bum ba buy, da bum buy, da bum buy, yeah. Set the potato.